L-ewwel persuna fit-tank għal din il-ġimgħa, Ferris Mezzgani, li se jippreżenta pjattaforma holistika relatata mal-mużika.
Hello, Sharks.
Hi.
My name is Ferris. Today we're raising €50,000 for 10% of Subtonic, the future of music. I am a co-founder and blockchain evangelist, passionate about solving old problems with new solutions. At Subtonic, we are using Web3 technology to bring value back to music. It is our vision to create a future where artists can generate alternative revenue streams with their music in the Web3 space. Today, artists do not get what they deserve. Only 12% of the revenue generated by an artist arrives at them. That means out of €100, €90 go to a middleman. We are not another streaming platform like Spotify. Subtonic uses Web3 technology to enable a new business model. It is a marketplace that can be used for artists to create meaningful earnings from their music. Subtonic is fundamentally based on 3 pillars: access to the artist, ownership of creations according to the motto free to listen but valuable to own, and participation of fractionalized ownerships of copyrights. This comes at a later stage. The team is small, but we have a wide network of advisors. They are domain experts, online marketeers, and specialized developers with experience in mass user conversion. And that is very important for Subtonic, because we are not going to be another blockchain project that is based on thin air. We have access to an existing user base through our network. So from day one, we're going to onboard users into our platform. The 3 pillars that I mentioned are complemented by 3 products. Cultivate is a subscription model for fans to subscribe directly to an artist to have greater access to them. This could be a private backstage meeting or gated access on the website. NFT Tracks is a marketplace where artists can sell directly their creations to fans with no middleman involved. And NFT Masters will deal with tokenized copyrights at a later stage. For now, we're mainly focusing on the first 2 products. We're asking €50,000 for 10%. And here's what we're going to do with it. We are going to build an early prototype or an MVP with half of the money. We have a focus on education. So we are creating an educational hub. It is important to educate users as well as the artists on how to use this technology for their own benefit. And that is a big challenge in the blockchain space. If you want to be part of the future of music, now is the time to submit your bid.
Thank you. I have a few questions. First, are you already operational and where are you based? Secondly, how many subscribers do you have? And an additional comment, I think the product is really good because it targets small artists and musicians who are struggling. But my doubt is, how do you attract people? Because obviously the musicians are not known. How do you entice people to subscribe?
Really great questions. The first one, I'm just gonna say it. We're not incorporated yet. We have some agreements in place, but we really need to get started. This is why we're looking for funding right now before everything goes in the usual ways. For the users, we are pre-seed, so we don't have a prototype. For the onboarding of the users, and this is really what you're asking about, we have a great advantage because we have an agreement with an existing web portal with over 250,000 users. Now, not all of them are super relevant artists for our platform, but this is where we are starting. We can approach them and we can onboard them from day 1 for the user acquisition for the next 12 months.
Okay, run me through your revenue stream then, because if you're not charging the artists money, and how do you make money?
We gotta pay bills. We're gonna take a cut, but we're not taking the cut from the fans. Let's say they decide on a subscription of €10 to have a seat secured in the first row of this packed place in Valletta, let's say. They have dibs on that, they have a special access that others don't have. Access is the first pillar of Subtonic. Then from that there will be a fee between 5 and 10% for the platform that is integrated in the technology. It's not something that we have to enforce or negotiate. This is hard-coded into the platform once we launch.
What is the total investment required to arrive to stage 2? You had 3 stages.
What we are asking for here is for an early prototype to onboard the first users. Later, we have to build the full functionality. And that is not possible with what we are asking for here. So in total, we need a 1.4 million next year.
Next year. And you will go for what type of investment?
Well, it's a Series A and Series B from investors, from institutional investors, yes.
So Ferris, well done, very well prepared and all. I am a music lover myself, but it's not something which I feel I can personally invest in. So I'm gonna have to skip this, but I'm sure one of my colleagues would be interested. Wish you the best of luck. Well done.
Did you say you were a developer yourself?
No, I'm a blockchain evangelist.
Yes, okay. An evangelist, I like that. And your partners are developers?
In the operations, right now we have 2 full-stack developers, yes.
So, talk me through your team structure. It's you, and who else?
The other 3.
You're the co-founder, right? So you have other founders?
Yes. It is me and 2 other co-founders, one of which is a developer who's not in operation. The other one is an online marketeer. We are the co-founders. 2 of us are living in Malta. 1 is living abroad. The 2 developers that are in Malta, they are full stack and they will be the ones building the early MVP.
The fact that you came here with just a concept is way too early for me as an investor. I like to see at least a prototype in operation.
Yeah, I agree with you. It's
for
too
that
early.
reason, at this minute, I cannot invest in you.
What bothers me is the second tranche, the 1.4 million that you want to raise up with Series A share. So it's not an easy one.
That's what I just said,
yeah.
you know? That, you know.
So for me, that's a bit of it is a bit of a challenge in you know, foreseeing that process going through that easy, because there's competition, there's other companies or setups like yourselves who understand there's a niche, there is a gap, that there's a need for sure for this type of product. So for that reason, I have to say, I'm afraid I'm out.
I'm also a no. Sorry.
Even though I like the concept, not having a prototype ready and investing in something which is still in the air, I don't feel comfortable doing so. So for me, it's a pass as well.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good luck.
I didn't understand that the platform wasn't yet.
Me neither. That's why I asked him about how many subscribers. And I thought it was like already in operation.
The thing that excited me most.
They want to see that something is built out before they can really invest. We're going to build the prototype that they were missing.